Hi guys, it's Marnie here, the Grand Master apparently. Just reporting super quick on Melbourne Grand Archive Nationals last weekend. I did manage to get to the final before I had to run away for my flight. But huge congratulations, of course, to Glenn who won the whole thing and only lost one round in the tournament to me in Swiss. All jokes aside, it was a great event, and the venue was awesome. Plenty of games, great shop, Melbourne CBD. Visit it if you were there. We had 106 players. It was a 2-day event. So day one was 6 rounds of Swiss. If you made the cut, you go top 16 on day two. 4 more rounds of Swiss, and then the top four playoffs. So day one, I went 5-1. I won against a Wind Lorraine Crux deck, a Wind Tenoris Allies deck. I lost to Wilson in round three on his Fire Merlin. Round four was Adam on Wind Rye. So I played 3 Kiwis in the first 4 rounds, which was a bit of a shame. I think we were less than a quarter of the field there, so it was, yeah, a bit of, what do they call that? Just killing each other off, which is a shame. Round five, I played a guy from Singapore called Josh on Fire Merlin. I'd learnt my lessons from Wilson and beat him 2-0. And in round six, I played my first Water Ally mirror against Diana Water Allies. A guy, Isaac, who was, in my opinion, a very good player. He beat me game one, and I was a bit worried, but I changed my game plan and managed to get there. So day one was 5-1, and yeah, very happy to make the cut. The other guy's just missing out, which was a shame. But yeah, went in and played Water Diana round one on day two, which was I felt kind of good about because I had obviously figured it out at the end of the day before. And I managed to go 2-0 against Justin, my opponent, in that round. Round eight, second on day two, I played against Glenn, who won the event, and we had a couple of very close games. Went to game three, and I managed to, I guess, play fairly tight and dispersion him to death in the third game. So that was quite satisfying. That put me at 7-1, and yeah, it was pretty close to 2 rounds to go. So I then played my worst matchup, which I was lucky to have dodged all weekend, Lux and Xander. Aaron from Singapore demolished me, to be quite honest. It was quite a slow and painful death, but that is Xander for you. And I forgot to side in my Morgans in the second game, so that was a fail on my behalf. And in the last round, I played against Sean from New Zealand, who was also on a Water Ally list, but Xander. He only had level 2 in his main deck and 2 dungeon guides, so I was feeling fairly comfortable. I got the first game. Second game, I materialized the wrong sword, was basically what it came down to. I got a bit stuck with Bulwark Sword, and I think if I had Sword of Seeking, I could have done the things in Dispersion maybe in one. So we nearly went to time at 1-1, but before time was called, Sean was generous enough to offer a concession, which of course is fine, was helpful, I think. I just made sure, but my breakers were fairly good, but that was kind of Sean. So I went into the top four, and I had achieved going to Worlds, so that was awesome. And that will be in Vegas in May, 10th to 12th. So tune in if you're around at that time. 16-player event. It's going to be tough, but I'll try my best. Yeah, we didn't have much time to play the top four. Wilson and I both had a flight. Wilson made top four as well, and another New Zealander, obviously Glenn, who we've talked about, and you all know one already by now. And then Aaron, the guy from Singapore, on Luxem. So yeah, unfortunate weekend for the Australians, but hey. Wilson and I played our match in about 15 minutes because we wanted to, get it done. And he wasn't playing Flame Sweep or Purge, so I got a 2-0 on him with a load of allies, which was fun. And then in the finals versus Glenn, I just put all my dudes out. He purged and flamed me twice. That was game one to him. And second game, I probably could have played for a win, but Liam told me our Uber was 5 minutes away, so I just got up and shook his hand, and that was that. So yeah, it was a great weekend, great result. And of course, if you weren't aware, the deck I was playing was water with scepters, because scepters are good, and Lorraine, level 1, level 2, and level 3. This is, some would look at this and say, oh, he's playing the true champ list from Ascent Auckland, but to be honest, that's, you know, not how we came to the deck at all. We've been playing, James and I have been playing Water Allies for a while. I top 8'd the Hamilton Regional with Water Diana. We just felt like it ran out of gas too much. If you wanted to go like turbo level or go up to 3 quicker, then by the time you got there, you have like 1 card or even no cards left in your hand, and that's not a good place to be. So Water Xander was definitely a consideration. Thieving cut, level 2 getting you a card back, that kind of stuff. But ultimately, Lorraine we felt was kind of the best long game plan. I mean, I only ran 1 main deck Ghosts, but you know, if you saw that, like in the first few turns against allies, it was a good plan to play to. And just level 2 Lorraine could clear and get another card. Yeah, it just, I don't know. And then Drawn Blade in certain matchups, you know, you could make it, get a card, bring it back with Spirit Ruler, get another card. So it just felt like the late game was best with Lorraine. So, and then we just adjusted it. Obviously, you get more interceptors with what's that dude called? The Knight guy. Yeah, Esteemed Knight. But yeah, so I'm not going to go over a full deck tech tonight. Today, we've had a couple of takes of this video already, and Levi TCG, of course, is one of our local community members. So for all his work, you know, plugging Card Merchant and playing at the store, I said I'll put a deck tech on his channel. So thanks for watching. Please do tune in to Worlds in May if you can. Every bit of support will go a long way. I'm sure it'll feel quite intense once I'm over there. And I'm just again super stoked to be having this opportunity and yeah, representing NZ and Nelson and Card Merchant at the champs. So wish me luck, and I'll see you on a little run through of the deck. Alrighty, thanks for watching.